Today we're going to talk about the Osmo Pocket again. I've got some new accessories for it that I thought I'd share with you and see what you think about them. So the video isn't sponsored in any way, shape or form. I'm free to say whatever I want. However, Polar Pro have sent me some accessories for my Osmo Pocket. So I thought I would just see what they're like. A few things I won't test, obviously, but I'm sure you can all work out what they are, which is things like ND filters. We've got a Wi-Fi tripod adapter. We've got a gimbal lock to protect the gimbal in transport. A different type of action mount for like GoPro connectivity to GoPro other adapters and things like that. And a tripod mount as well. So with the tripod adapter, slide it in that way. Slides down so you can see the screen. On the back there, you've got the clasp, which clasps around that little connector there. So that goes in there, push that down, and that clamps it nice and tight. It's not going anywhere. So now you've got two ways to actually mount your tripod at the bottom with a 1/4" thread or at the side. So I'm going to go to my trusty DJI Pole because obviously I can put my phone on there and look at that if I want to. And it's got this nice little adapter on the top there for mounting things, which if you loosen it, it can angle sideways and all that kind of stuff as well. So what I'm thinking is I can screw that into the side or the bottom. So that can be looking back at me. I can hold that, see what I'm doing. I can also have my phone in that holder there, like that. So I can use my display on my phone to make sure that I'm in frame, even though I've obviously got a bit of display there. So that works really well that way. Plus, obviously, again, using my trusty DJI base, it does mean that this then turns into a tripod, a nice little tripod now. So got my base there. Got that, I can extend it up and down. So yeah, I really like that. It's a good one. Obviously I can mount it on the side as well if I wanted to do that way. You do have to take off your little adapter for it to fit in, but once you've obviously fitted it in the cage, it's when it slides through, you can then plug that back in. So they've got a cutout there so that your phone can still sit into that side bit. And even with it in there, obviously it's still not too cumbersome. So it still looks like it's easy to hold and stuff like that as well. It's not getting in the way of any of the buttons or the microphones. And then just simply undo the clasp on the back there and slide it back out. The next one is the action cam adapter. So we'll give that one a go. So you've got one there, and then one on the side there. 3 different places to mount this little plate, the little holder to your GoPro. Close the door and it's got a little clasp that holds it. So that means that on this one particularly, you don't need to take any of the adapters off or anything like that. You can still get access to your buttons. It clips in like that and holds it. And then you can mount obviously a GoPro to the bottom, the side or the back. So that's pretty good. It still gives you access to the microphone there. It does, however, cover the front microphone. So it also covers the light, so as that comes across, it covers the light to tell you if you're recording or not, and also covers the front microphone totally. So the only microphone then that's in use is the bottom one. So maybe not so great, but obviously if you are using it on a GoPro mount, chances are the wind noise would interfere with the microphone anyway, and what they're probably thinking here is the bottom microphone will pick up what you want to say, or if not, then obviously when DJI bring out the adapter, then that adapter then is going to give you the microphone input at the bottom. So this gimbal lock is supposed to be, if you don't want to obviously always use the DJI little wallet thing that they provided you with, so if you don't want to use that, but you do want to protect your gimbal, then this basically just clips into the gimbal there and holds it in place. So all you do is put that there, get the camera facing down into there, clip it in, and that's it, held in place. So if you don't want to use this, then that's a great little clip just to keep the gimbal safe while you're carrying it around. So the next accessory they've sent over is this Wi-Fi base holder. So you must have the DJI Wi-Fi base, so we'll pop that on straight away. So slides in there, and then it gives you a tripod base at the bottom there to obviously mount your tripod to, whatever you want to do. The only downside is that then covers up the light. So you see the light on the front of the Wi-Fi base there to let you know what it's doing. It's connected. As soon as you slide that into this base, you can't see the light. Would have helped if they'd have put a little hole through there so you could see the light. But ultimately, obviously this bit is only as strong as the Wi-Fi base connection for you to do that. So a good way to hold it. Again, if you use the Wi-Fi base a lot, a dead easy solution. And this, if you notice the grooves at the side there, is actually a tripod quick fit plate. So that'll fit in most tripods then. So that's a pretty good way to slide it into a tripod base, or you can screw it in at the bottom, whichever way you want to do it. So the next set of accessories for the Osmo Pocket they've sent over are these ND set. It comes in a nice case. You wouldn't obviously keep them on at all times, so that's why they're in a nice case. And what we do is it's a rubberized case, so these are held in with a little bit of rubber, and you put them over the lens and they magnetize to the lens. So it actually fits around the end of the lens. They don't come off, held in there pretty good. So on the edge is whether it's an ND4, ND8 or whatever, and like I say, it just basically clips over the top. So really nice and neat. Great solution. Like I say, if you are filming out in the daytime and it's nice and sunny, you do want to make sure that you've got the best opportunity to capture the best quality images you can, whether that's still or a film. So I hope you found those interesting. I really like that tripod case with the two mounts on the side there, so you can put it on a pole and hold it out a little bit more, because one thing this isn't, and that's a wide angle lens. So if you want to capture the conversation of a few people, to have this out on a pole would obviously give you that opportunity. I don't know why DJI haven't brought out that microphone adapter yet, because this, with this in there on a pole out there, capturing more view of you talking to somebody or just what's going on around, the microphone adapter is definitely needed then. The further you get this away from you, the audio just drops off rapidly. So you definitely need that microphone adapter, DJI, if you're watching. But yeah, so I really like that one. The GoPro one, obviously that's really good too if you want to mount it on GoPro mounts and do all that kind of stuff. The Gimbal Lock, if you don't want to have this case and you just want the Gimbal Lock, then that's quite a good one too. And I do like this base for the holder of the Bluetooth thing. Like I say, for me personally, I think it's just missing a hole on this side so you can see the blue light on the Bluetooth base. But you know, I could just drill a hole in there and do that one. I do like the fact that it's got the quick release clamp plate built into it as well as the screw down the bottom. So yeah, it's quite a nice little feature of it. And the ND4, ND8 and ND16 filters, yeah, I'm definitely going to have a play around with those filters. So I hope you like these accessories. Obviously, they're all based around the DJI Osmo Pocket, its ability to record brilliant footage and photographs. It just doesn't cease to amaze me, even in nighttime shots and all that kind of stuff. It's fantastic. So the more accessories we can get to make better use of this for tripods and you know, sort of GoPro mounts and stuff like that, then the better as far as I'm concerned. All these were sent to me, so I've yet to actually try them out. I will do over the next few weeks of making my films. Most of the films that I make, by the way, if you look, are on my other channel, so I'll put a link up there now for that one. And yeah, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll catch you on the next video. See you soon, bye.